What I've got here is a bunch of jalapeno halves, de-seeded, nice deep cups to them. And I've got here some ground meat that I've strained the fat away from to a strainer. And because we pulled all the veins and everything and all the seeds and everything out of the jalapeno, what I did was I seasoned up the meat a little more than I usually would. Take a little bit, stuff it in there like that, kind of work it in a little bit. Yeah, so you got one half like this. You take your cream cheese, or whatever kind of cheese you want, but I find cream cheese works good. Use cheddar or whatever. Scoop it in there like that. Just run it to the edges like that. And put it up on top. And what I like to do is all my chilies first, and then do all the bacon wrapping at the same time, because you know bacon's messy. So what you do is you take ground meat. Usually put the ground meat in the thicker, you know, the deeper half of the chili. You're always going to have one half that's like shallow and one half that's like deeper. You got that like that, stuffed in. Little cream cheese. And put them together, give them a little bit of a squeeze. Sometimes they'll fall back open on the board, but the bacon will take care of that. And I'll show you one more time. Alright, so take your ground meat, from the deep part, you know, the deep half. Take the shallow half and put it up with cream cheese. And place it together like that. Alright, now get all these done. Meat. Cheese together. On to the next one. Like I said, it makes life a whole lot simpler if you keep the halves together. Alright, so we got our jalapenos. Time to wrap them. What I usually do is I usually buy the thick bacon. I find doesn't really wrap that well for jalapenos. Take it, do what you wrap, kind of on the bias, kind of go around like that. And try to keep it kind of fat, but you know, because I take the last little bit, loop it around like that, and then you can run toothpick through it, but I usually don't. You want to put it on a rack. If you're putting it in the oven like I am, you want to put it on the rack where it's slightly elevated with something to catch the grease underneath it. And I usually do this with, about 350 degrees. If you're doing it on a grill, gas or charcoal, you do not want it over direct heat. The fat from the bacon will catch on fire, and you will have little balls of charcoal, and trust me, it will happen in a hurry. Alright, so you kind of get the idea here. I don't add no barbecue sauce to them yet. Barbecue sauce comes basically after the bacon is already where you want it at. You get a piece like this, I don't even fight with it. I just go grab another piece. Like I said, I don't use the real thick bacon in this particular case, because I find that when you use thinner cut bacon, you can wrap it a little bit tighter, and actually when the bacon shrinks up, it will hold it together better. We kind of spiral it onto the chili. When you get to the end right here, what I like to do is kind of go over the nose of it. This one's fighting me because I'm trying to show you on the video. And just loop it around. Try to keep it fat. Come around the end on it, and you have another one. And you basically just keep repeating that step over and over until you get all of your poppers done. Alright, so I got a 350-degree oven. I'm going to put this in there. Basically monitor for at least 15, or at least 20, 25, 30 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll start checking on it after then, and when they're just about done, I'll pull them out and put some barbecue sauce on them, and let that barbecue sauce caramelize a little bit, and we'll have some serious good bacon wrapped jalapenos, stuffed jalapenos on our hands. Alright, so a lot of the fat's been dripping off of it now, so it's starting to really cook good. I think I said previously I had it at 350, but I actually had the oven set at 400. Took about 45 minutes to get to the point where it started rendering the fat out of the bacon. So Now I'm going to coat it with some barbecue sauce. And I usually do this a couple of times. Give it about 10 minutes in between the two coatings, and you'll get a nice little barbecue glaze on there. It'll caramelize and make it nice and sweet. You don't have to do this, of course, but I like the added touch. Now you take them out, and they're ready, but they're nuclear hot right now. You want to let them sit for about 10 minutes before biting into one of these puppies. But there you have it. Bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno poppers done in an oven. Takes a little bit longer than on a grill or whatever, but if you don't feel like going outside or bad weather or something like that, they come out fine. And there you have it. Bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno poppers, indoors in the oven. Give them a try. I think you'll like them.